I just want to set the world on fire.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I am Nuke for Prayers and this is Fallout 4 Weapon Crafting with Mods. Today we have the Missile Launcher. Now this video isn't going to have the most imaginative designs, but there is one or two which I really enjoyed using. I'm going to get on with the video and I hope you enjoy. The first weapon today is the Scatter Nuke Launcher. I figured I would get this one out of the way because in the last couple of videos I've done nuke launchers and they all pretty much do the same thing. All you need to do to make this weapon is use the beam splitter from the laser, any barrel that you like, but you use the WMX mod to convert the ammo into the little man style and use mini nukes instead. Alternatively you could use the Merv barrel from the Fat Man, but what would happen then is you fire Merv shots instead, which don't quite have the range, but they will consume missiles instead of mini nukes, so it is more ammo efficient. The next weapon today is the 8 Missile. The 8 Missile uses the 2-shot legendary perk and the automatic fire upgrade from the WMX mod. What this does is fires 8 missiles really quickly, which is quite powerful to use, and it is also a nice weapon in general. It's just an alternative version of a missile launcher. The next weapon is the Auto Missile Launcher. The Auto Missile Launcher uses the automatic fire mode from the WMX mod, as well as the never-ending legendary perk, allowing you to constantly fire missiles at a target. It also has a targeting computer to allow you to lock on as well. The next weapon is the Cryo Missile Launcher. The Cryo Missile Launcher has the ability to freeze targets on a critical hit using the freezing perk from the legendary mods. Everything else about the missile launcher is pretty much standard, so you can use any design that you like. The next weapon is the Cryo Cluster Missile Launcher. Now I wanted to make it a weapon that always exploded with a freezing perk, so I ended up finding this Cluster Missile mod, which I will leave a link for in the description. And what this does is leaves a crate outside of Sanctuary to pick up a bunch of different types of missile launchers. Now sadly they're not editable with any mod, any weapon or other weapon mods other than the legendary mods. So customization of these weapons is pretty limited, but I will post a second video showing each of the missile types. But for now I thought I would just show this one as I wanted to have a better version of the Cryo Missile Launcher. The next weapon is the Scatter Missile Launcher. This is effectively a missile shotgun, which allows you to fire multiple missiles at once, and they also have the lock-on ability. Other than that, it is similar to a standard missile launcher, so the appearance you can make your own. The two compulsory pieces for this weapon are the beam splitter, and then you must put on the targeting computer from the missile launcher after that in order for you to be able to shoot missiles. The next weapon is the multi-missile launcher. The multi-missile launcher is a combination of the 8-missile and the scatter missile launcher, allowing you to fire a shotgun style shot of missiles at your target. The next weapon is the TLL. The TLL is the Liberty Laser Launcher, and it is a missile launcher that has been converted into firing the Liberty Prime laser beam. As you can see, I changed the appearance slightly in order to make it look like a unique weapon, and it is a very powerful weapon. It can kill a lot of enemies in one hit, as it is the Liberty Prime laser, and that is an immensely powerful weapon. But it does require you to reload after every shot, and it still uses missiles as its ammo type. The next weapon is the Gauss Launcher, and I really like this weapon simply for the camera angle in VATS, as it follows the bullet as it flies along. All you do to make it is use the WMX mod and convert it into the Gauss slug ammunition type. There is an any mod any weapon version of this weapon, and I will put that up as well, but it isn't the most damaging, so I'd recommend making this one if you can. The next weapon is the Gauss Launcher Any Mod Any Weapon version, and this one uses the Gauss Rifle Suppressor to change the projectile into a Gauss slug. The rest of the weapon you can make it how you like. Sadly, the damage on this one isn't very good, as it fires a basic shot instead of a charged shot, and you can't actually make a charged shot version, so overall the damage of the weapon is pretty low. The next weapon is the Concussion Launcher. The Concussion Launcher uses the WMX mod to convert the projectile into a telekinetic or Lorenzo's artifact shot. I then changed the appearance of the weapon by using the laser sniper barrel and the muzzle from a Gauss rifle. I also added the chance to stagger the opponent using the legendary mods. The next weapon is the Missile Pistol, and the Missile Pistol uses the laser sharpshooter grip to change the grip on the missile launcher to hold it like a pistol. As you can see with the picture, it does break the weapon, but it does allow you to use a bunch of different designs by changing the barrel and create your own versions of different weapons that I've made here, but in pistol form instead. And an example of one of these designs that I've made, this is the G1. The G1 is inspired by Megatron's arm cannon from Transformers, as it perches itself on top of the arm instead of being part of the arm, and that's one thing I hadn't actually done with an arm cannon. So I thought I'd make this design, and I used the Liberty laser as the basis of the weapon, as his weapon is also energy based in the show. The final weapon today is one I made for a bit of fun, and that is the Snowblower. The Snowblower uses the crystallizing barrel from the Cryo later in order to fire at the target snowballs instead of missiles. The reason I did this is because I love the way that the camera follows the projectile in VATS, and I thought that it would be entertaining with snowballs to watch them fly at people's faces, and I ended up really enjoying it. I don't know why, but I just found it quite funny. So I thought I would show the weapon off on the video. It's not the most powerful weapon, but it is just something for a little bit of fun. If you wanted, you could add stuff like never ending and fully automatic fire in order to fire a ton of snowballs at people, or you could even add the laser sharpshooter grip in order to turn the weapon into a pistol and fire them that way as well. And that's all the weapons for today. The next couple of videos will be viewer suggestions, as I have a bunch of them which I have to make, and after this video I'll probably get some more, so I may end up doing 3, maybe even 4 videos on viewer suggestions because I have quite a lot to go through. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.